Hi all, my name is Gulshan Banu, working as an assistant professor AI and DS department SNS institutions. So today I am here to present you a topic called as the propositional logic from the unit 4 logical reasoning. In the previous video we saw what is knowledge base, inference engine, we saw what is the different kinds of process that is involved in questioning, what is perception, we saw what is percept, and we saw what are all the different types of knowledge based agent. So now why are we using this propositional logic is like we need humans, whenever they faces any kind of a problem, they have to make a decision based on certain functionalities or based on the process, right? So any kind of a process which is related with this and you need some logical evaluations or logical testing or any kind of mathematical formulas, you will be using this propositional logic. So this is simple, right? So now propositional logic is nothing but it is a method of representing a knowledge using different kinds of statements like true, false, or it can use any kinds of logical connectivities like and, or, not, if, then etc. Okay, it also helps us for different kinds of reasoning. It infers and make the logical decisions. Okay, so now it forms a foundation of any kind of process in which it needs an expert system. Now, the key concepts behind this propositional logic is nothing but the first one is the proposition, next is the connectives, next is the truth table, the fourth one is the model. Propositions are nothing but different kinds of statements or logics that is associated with it. It can be either true or false. Connectivities can just be like the conjunction which is used for every kind of statements. Truth table is nothing but using propositions and connectives. You have to form a truth table determining either it is the process is going well or not, it is a true statement or false statement. Model is nothing but based on all these three processes you have to give a basic structure for the given format. That is called as the why we use the key concepts behind this propositional logic. Okay, now what is the core problem behind this logical propositional logic is nothing but you have different challenges, you have to think, you have to act accordingly. It can either be true or false, and those true false statements will be denoted by using 1 and 0. 1 represents true and 0 represents false. Okay, now see, the first thing in this is the conditional statement. The conditional statement, in conditional statement you have different kinds of process. The first thing is the implication. Implication is nothing but implies. So the first process always implies the process of the second process. Okay, so this is how this implication rule is actually there. Okay, now based on the condition, see, in this example I have given if P then Q and it is denoted by P implies Q. Okay, P is the anterior probability and Q is the conclusion, but this Q is completely dependent on P. Okay, so this is how the statement is being evaluated. Next, biconditional statement is nothing but it is also called as an equivalence process in which both the equations should be true, only then the process will be executed. So I have given a simple truth table of how P and Q will be correlated. Like see, P is true and Q is false. P and Q will give rise to true. Likewise, true and false, if any one of the statement is false, the answer will be false when you are using the and statement. In the next statement, false and true will give false, false and false will give false. Likewise, you will be going. Now, there are certain basic concepts that is associated with this propositional logic, that is nothing but tautologies, contradictions and contingencies. So the first thing is tautology. Tautology is nothing but a true value statement. Contradiction is the negative value, and the next statement is it can be either true or false process. Okay. Now, what is this logical equivalence? Logical equivalence is nothing but it is like equation process of a biconditional statement. Okay. It is denoted by this 3 line symbol. Okay, it should have a bidirectional process. So both the statements given should be true, only then the process will be executed. It follows the De Morgan's law state for the complete process. Okay, now there are different applications of this propositional logic. The first one is the database query, the next is the intelligent agent, and the next one is the formal verification. Okay, in database query you will be using different kinds of logical statement. Artificial intelligence, definitely you will be using this propositional logic. Formal verification also you will be using the propositional logic for the verifying. Today's class we saw what is propositional logic, what are all the different concepts that is associated and basic concepts, and one of the example quiz also we saw. I guess that you understood the topic. If you have any doubts, please feel to contact through the comment section. As of now, thank you. Have a good day.